welcome to this week's episode of Two Hits Reading Comics. Today is episode 150. We're going to be looking at Why the Last Man, Volume 6. Go ahead and do us a favor, hit like, share, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, if you're on a podcast platform, go ahead and follow. Leave a review, hopefully 5 stars, especially if you're on Apple. And if you're on Spotify, I don't know. I don't even think they have a comment section. So just make sure you're subscribed everywhere. Our social media is all Two Idiots RC, and then I think Facebook is just Two Idiots Reading Comics, so go follow there. But that's it, and we'll get into the show. And welcome to the best damn book club on the internet. My name's Ryan Talmadge. That's Davis Crocker. He's drinking beer. Don't know if we're supposed to say that in the first 30 seconds of YouTube, but
Probably
who cares? And today we are looking at Why the Last Man, Volume 6. And if I'm going to have to edit around that, I'm punching you in the face. But I do think you're like all-time, you're very close to being all-time intro, like for the little 10-second pre-roll we do.
Yeah.
You're pretty much going to be doing that by yourself now. And I ramble too much and too incoherently. And you seem to have yours down pat.
Well, it's just hit the socials, hit the follow, hit the finds, like where to listen.
Yeah.
What we're reading, and let's get into it.
Yeah. And
That's it. There's no point talking about go comment here and go.
I make it so much more complicated.
Yeah, no point in going to comment here, like here, share here.
Well, we do need you to comment on the YouTube. Yeah, we
can talk about that here.
And like on the YouTube, and subscribe on the YouTube, and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. And follow us wherever.
I think you leave 5 stars on Spotify.
I've never heard of leaving reviews on Spotify.
I don't know. Either way. I know you can you can follow on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You can follow wherever you find us on your podcasting platform.
Yeah. It's not like we've been doing this for like a year now and still don't know what the hell we're talking about.
150 episodes.
Yeah.
Going pretty close to 3 years now.
Shit. Yeah. I've been doing this for almost 3 years and still trying to figure shit out. Yeah.
Well, they change everything all the time, you know?
Oh, they do. And it actually is pretty insane how much stuff does change throughout the year.
But the giant cliffhanger from last episode, what was I going to talk about at the beginning of this episode? We went and ate lunch, so I completely forgot how it tied into what we were talking about earlier. But basically, I saw a post on Instagram about people buying old schools and renovating them to live in.
Yeah.
Now, I went to a 6A public school that I just had a brand new one built, and I was the first class to go all 4 years in it.
Really?
Yeah. And so probably a lot different for me than it was for you. Private school. I was 6A before 7A was around.
And I was 3A AISA. Yeah. So the biggest you could be in the Alabama Independent School Association. In saying that, we still only had 500 students between K-5 and 12th grade.
So you could legitimately build a house with as many rooms as you had in high school?
No, I mean, it would be like a it'd be more like an apartment complex.
Yeah.
I mean, we still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 buildings, 1 including the gym. And so I included the gym. So, I mean, 6 independently separated buildings.
See, I think we had, if you count the football complex.
Oh, see, one of the 5th through 12th grade, like 5th and 6th grade were on like one half, and then 7th through 12th grade math and English was on top of the locker rooms for the football field. Like for the, like, they built the football locker rooms, JV and varsity, like into the hill, and then put the classrooms on top of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
we had a football complex.
Yeah.
Then we had the trade school complex where you could get credits towards a welding, auto body, or auto shop.
Yes,
career.
I mean,
like you could have graduated high school with welding certificate.
Oh, that'd been cool.
And
See, I would have.
then we had our academic building that was fucking huge, 3 stories.
Jesus.
And then attached to that was our our PE/practice basketball court, our actual basketball gym for that where they played games for volleyball and basketball. We had a theater. Had a dance studio they had dance class as an elective.
Jeez.
Then the marching band had their own big classroom. Then what all was on that? This is all like one stretch. And then there's like an art classroom there. And then like take a left, there's the lunchroom. And then take a right, and that's the whole academic building. That's 3 stories high and has our library in there.
No.
And computer labs and science labs.
No, the only thing that was 2 stories tall at our school was the gym.
Oh, no.
There's the gym, and then there's three classrooms on top.
Oh, no.
And it was
Technically 4 because we had a basement that had 2 classrooms in it where freshman social studies was taught.
Yeah, it was in the gym. It was the science, or it was like history's taught by coaches.
Yeah.
Like the 2 classes taught by 2 coaches, each like different grades.
Yeah.
And then the music classroom, that was over the gym. Well, the gym all the way to the ceiling, and like on the right, like over the bleachers, the library, and like the kind of like the, I guess the assembly hall, you would say.
Yeah.
Which was just in the library. There's just a
really?
stage.
We had so many students we had to put it in the gym.
No, well, sometimes we'd go to the gym if it was like a whole school function, but if it was like the 4th grade Patriot pageant or something, we do it in the library. And then that was
pageant?
1 through not a pageant, but 4th grade Patriot singing, where they were singing
Oh, yeah. I guess
patriotic
that technically
songs.
is a pageant.
Um,
How big Patriots down there?
huh?
How big
Like-
Patriots down there? I know that was your school mascot, but yeah.
No, well, we were an eagle.
Y'all were the Eagles?
Yeah.
Y'all had a Patriot pageant
Well, it's not a pageant. It's like a patriotic.
show?
You sing all the patriotic songs, like national anthem and all that stuff
We
for
did
the
not
for
have
the
that.
for Veterans Day and shit.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that.
Jesus, man. Either way, that was 1st through 4th. Then you had like the science building that had like the science lab.
Mm-hmm.
Still couldn't hold maybe more than 25 students in it. Physics, well, not physics, chemistry. No, chemistry and physics was in that one classroom taught by one teacher. Art, the junior literature, and then the bottom bill, like I said, was the 5th and 6th grade and all the math and English. The other was the computer lab. The other football coaches, sports coaches were doing their stupid classes.
Yeah.
Senior English, and then the whole kindergarten building. Like kindergarten was like off to its own.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My,
So like everything, 1st through K5 through 12th grade was in, and we had a football field on property.
we did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And softball and practice football field, which also doubled as a soccer field.
We practiced in the parking
and then
lots.
a baseball field.
We practiced in the parking lots of the football field. Yeah. Like if
Gravel?
pretty much is grass/gravel.
Hell no.
Yeah, dude, it's like there was parts. There was
quit.
like parts of the place that was just nothing but grass. Like it was real grass. And then like if you like the O-line coach would just take us off to a area, and we would end up having to like make sure we didn't end up in like a gravel pit.
But we also had a giant parking lot or 2 big.
Oh
parking
no,
lots.
no concrete parking lot.
Oh, we did.
No.
Yeah.
I will say they built for some stupid reason, a practice basketball gym down like right next to the football field for some stupid fucking reason. Like, because basketball is not that big of a deal. It used to be, but it like takes up all the parking for the football stadium, and it's just gaudy. It just looks bad.
It sounds like it might be nicer than the actual gym because it was built.
Well, see, that's the thing is it's not. It's like literally, it's like a pole barn they threw up and then slapped sides on it and threw a basketball court in the middle of it and put some lights up. Like they spent a shit ton
Sounds like
of
you
money.
have a heat stroke.
Yeah, they spent a shit
playing
ton of
summer
money
ball?
on it, but like didn't actually.
Make it nice.
Yeah.
Damn. No. See, just in the academic building alone, granted, you had a basement that had 2 classrooms in it. I think that was freshman social studies.
Yeah, that is the extent of Fort Dale's campus right there.
Oh no. See, I'll Gardendale High School. I mean, portions of it look like it's a damn university.
Yeah. See.
You've driven by it.
Yeah.
See, that's like our
Is that
game.
the actual football field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the home side. The football field. Now, granted, Jefferson County just gave everybody turf fields.
5 or 6. Wait, the
We were
school
6A
association gave y'all turf
Jeff
fields?
Co-Ed is everyone in Jeffco education system now has turf fields.
Jeez, dude, that's wild.
And our friends that coach over at Oak Grove, I think we're the last field to get.
Gee, the wife's field. Her dad is the superintendent, and they don't like they're using a city field, and he doesn't want to. They don't want to pay for a turf field.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Well, I can't get an aerial shot, but that main academic building, you see how it's kind of V-shaped?
Mm-hmm. Go to maps. That's what I was doing, and you'll get the straight down version of it. Hit layers.
Yeah, see, you have this V-shaped thing. That's the academic part.
Jesus.
And that has the bottom basement has 2 classrooms, and then floor 1 and the rest of them. Basically, each side of the little L shape has 8 classrooms.
Jeez.
And then bathrooms in between. And then the bottom floor, you have like the office and the library in the middle. And then the other 2, I think you each have like computer labs. And then on the other side, you have 8 classrooms again.
Jeez. So you got like your school.
So like
you could actually turn that into like a
I'd
apartment complex.
I call friends and be like, hey, do y'all want to fucking live in a big ass school?
Yeah.
Because you'll have, but the problem is I'm like, well, no one's gonna want. This is my whole thing is like plans I had to actually turn it into a place to live.
Right.
And of course you got to bring friends in because I can't afford to pay for all that by myself.
Yeah, you can't take care of all that.
And so bring friends in. My problem is like no one's gonna want communal showers. Or communal bathrooms.
Yeah, you got to go in.
And like I said, so you've got basically sections of 4 bathrooms, section of 4, turn a corner, section of 4 bathrooms, section of 4.
Yeah.
So I think you would have to like knock down a doorway, and like whichever one is close enough to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You have to turn that into a gigantic ass walk-in closet / giant bathroom.
Yeah.
And then you can keep the actual communal bathrooms just in case you have people over. But
yeah, the ones I've seen,
like I'm big enough to where like, let's say I'm in my room on one side, and then I'd leave my room, get a scooter, ride it down the hallway, because walking everywhere would be a pain in the ass to go to the lunchroom just to cook some lunch.
Yeah, see, the ones I've seen were not just like single people living in it. Was like, one was like a school.
It's like Friends or whatever.
Well, no, they actually turned it into an apartment complex. Like they went in and gutted it, kept the floor plans.
Yeah.
And are now renting out the rooms like an actual apartment.
Oh no, see, I'm selfish. It's me, and I'm like calling up friends and be like, hey, let's see what I fucking did over here. Come live over here.
See, the thing, like Fort Dale, like you could go in and like we could each have our own buildings.
Like you and how many friends?
5 more.
Yeah. So
that's it.
But no, it's like I'm talking about maybe 3, 4, 5 friends, and then the rest we just make really fucking cool rooms.
That is true.
But it's like, what are my plans for the library? Is just like, take out all the books no one wants to read, put in the fun books, and then also like, take out all the tables and chairs, put in couches, recliners, the little stands that you can put hammocks in.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fucking
Put
cooler.
up one of those big projectors that can project on like one of those like 100-inch screens or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what we're going to do in the theater.
Oh, y'all actually have a theater.
Yeah, we actually have a theater. Yeah. Seats quite a lot. Not enough to do actual graduation at, but still a fucking lot.
That's insane. Yeah, no, it's just definitely it's wild, like the different schools.
And now they've gotten to where, like, I mean, what do you do with an old school? Unless you tear it down to build the new one on top of it? Like, what do you do with an old school?
You let it rot to death.
Yeah,
I mean, you just it just turns into rot, and you just leave it there and let it go.
Now, granted, they're usually big and would probably be a pain in the ass to keep running.
Yeah.
Just the monthly bill alone.
Yeah,
but
just the
still.
electrical bill alone would just be insane.
Yeah, but still, that'd be.
It would be
fucking
cool.
fun.
It really would
Yeah.
be cool though.
But I've always thought about that. Like, now that I see people doing it online, I'm just like, I've been thinking about doing that shit since, like, literally the day that new school opened.
But yeah, it's man, I don't know. Just the new ideas and new ways to like renovate these
Oh, yeah.
places.
I'm a sucker for those videos on YouTube. You just get, like, especially, like, the van life and the people who renovate buses.
See, I can't like see that to me is like RV living, and I'm not a fan of RV
for
living.
someone who likes to travel as much
I
as
know,
you do.
but like I sit in that truck all day long.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to then sleep in that said truck. I don't want to sleep in the thing I've been sitting in for the last 12 hours.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. It's like I like the traveling vehicle.
Yeah, but you're also not sitting in the part that you would sleep in.
I know, but it's just like my brain, like the disassociation of like, this is the travel vehicle. That's my bed. Like I go to the room to go get in my bed, not just turn around and go crawl into bed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's times where I'm like, yeah, we should.
I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know.
Not we. I should do.
Yeah, that's.
We're not going to share a travel fucking. We're not going to. No. It would be fun. But I don't have a job where I can work from home.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
But they are really cool to watch, though.
Oh,
like the traveling and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
just living vicariously through YouTubers, you know?
oh, yeah. Isn't that how like 80% of our lives go right now?
Yeah, pretty much. But I guess that does it for random topics this week. Why the Last Man,
Woohoo!
Volume 6. I mean, not bad again.
No.
Pretty good.
We'll hit the credits. Of course, we got a great writer, Brian K. Vaughan. Pencilers, Paya Guerra Gorin and Gorin Sedzuka. Inker, Jose Marzan Jr. Colorist, Zalono. Letterer, Clem Robbins. And original series covers by Massimo Carnevale. Carnevale? Something like that. Carnevale.
Pia Guerra?
What?
Pia Guerra?
Oh, you talking about, yeah, on the pencilers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know how you pronounce it. But I think
Paya Guerrera, something.
I think Yui gets you into the Guerra type range. I don't know.
But
Got to brush up on that Spanish before we move to Argentina.
true. So, I mean, we kick it off and they're on the ship.
Yeah.
Which, no surprise. We
Yeah,
knew that was
I
coming.
mean, yeah, that's what happened at the end of 5.
But
Apparently volunteered to be workers, so they didn't have to pay.
yeah.
And they put
Not a bad
York's
deal.
box upside down,
Yeah.
so he couldn't escape.
Yeah. He's like, I only jerry rigged to one side.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that damn good.
How about York just can't close a deal when he really wants to?
Or that so far every girl he's had a relationship with is actually dead.
Yeah.
He
I
made the
guess-
point of saying, well, every girl I've been around is dead. And it's like, well, no, 355 is like, no, your sister, he, like, all these people. Then you sit there and go, no, but everyone he's had sex with is dead.
Well, he's only had sex with the girl from the last issue. No,
No.
she didn't die. Beth didn't die. Did she? Beth from Volume 5.
Oh, the one in the church.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she ain't dead yet.
That I remember. It could be. I don't know.
No. No, I think he does save her because he scares off the wannabe Amazonians.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, she didn't die yet. So that kind of throws a wrench in that plot.
But what happened in the rest of that story?
That's the one where the 355's ex partner, they were in the hood jobs, showed up, smashed the ambulance. We found out that it's actually not really
Yeah, she's alive.
Yeah. It's not actually really a curse. It's just a
Yeah.
disease.
That was a bummer.
Yeah. But then again, in this, it's like, okay, where we speculate, like, all right, if it's just a disease and a mammal that ampersand gave him the cure inadvertently, there should be other human males that survived. And the ship captain and the Australians is like, no, there is no rumors. Like, there is no other rumors in the world that there is another male alive.
It
like,
just happened in his stomach, and you happen to be around.
Yeah, it's like, I still don't believe it. Like, I still think maybe in like some deep dark corner there's a dude running around, but like, it just, if he is really the only last one because of ampersand's weird gut system, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I like it, but at the same time,
I came for a curse, and you didn't give me the curse.
God, I set that curse up so hard.
Yeah. I thought it was weird. It was like, especially the volume where they got the Israel chicks to go back.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, I mean, I don't even think they had the amulet. 355 had the amulet.
Yeah, they
were
didn't
like,
even have it.
Okay, but at some point that amulet goes back. And it's not like all these dudes are just going to pop right back up.
It's not like you can just reverse the curse.
No.
Or bring back the species that have gone extinct.
Yeah.
Now 3 years on that can't reproduce.
So, did they say for sure that Dr. Mann was gay in the past issues?
I'm pretty sure. I think
it was at least hinted at.
I think there was something about York said something to her about, or somebody said something to her, and she made a side comment of, well, I don't really care about dudes, or I don't care about something, and it was like, okay, yeah. It was like, it was hinted at.
Check it
out. Like, I knew, like, when that happened between Dr. Mann and 355, it's like, Dr. Mann's like, okay, yeah, that's not shocking. 355? Okay.
Well, apparently it was a one-time thing. She doesn't seem interested anymore.
I think
and you also find out that she's apparently not actually interested in York.
Well, see, I think she is. I think she's having this. I don't know. I don't know now. It's like, is she just
I guess we'll
and
find
just
out.
needs something?
I guess we'll
which
find
is
out
fine.
next month. Next month.
But they just keep hinting at this whole 355 in York, kind of like.
Yeah, but then she was like, yeah, I love him like a brother, and then made it out with Dr. Mann.
Yeah.
But now Dr. Mann's about to make out with that Australian soldier.
Pirate.
No.
Couldn't have. I know, but has the eye patch. Makes her look like a pirate.
I'm going to say, I like the actual pirate lady.
Yeah, the actual pirate lady.
She was badass.
I don't know. I mean, this issue was cool. I mean, you got to see.
It was a fun adventure, something to fill time till you get to Japan.
It's definitely a volume filler.
Yeah. Although, did they say if they're going to Australia first?
I think they're going to Australia first.
Because they definitely gave Beth the most screen time she's ever had.
Because, we got to see a lot more of Beth.
Yeah.
She's apparently getting put through some
weird
Australian ritual for some odd reason.
And then just left at the side of the road.
Yeah.
But now, apparently, through visions, knows York is alive.
Yeah. But again, we're going to now have a mid-Atlantic, mid-Pacific crossing that the two of them are just going to pass each other in the night. And
True. Like, I mean, Australia's fucking big. Like, I forgot Australia has started doing their Pokemon regionals again, and there's one that everybody makes fun of them for having because... from what I understand, Australia is nothing but coastal cities.
Yeah.
And then the fucking desert in the middle.
Yeah, like only 2% of the entire population doesn't live within 100 miles of the coast.
Yeah. And so apparently West Australia is a lot more populated. I don't know about a lot more, but is more populated than... No, East is more populated than
that's where
West.
Sydney and Melbourne and all that is.
No, Melbourne is on the other one.
Really?
Yeah. Because everybody makes fun of Melbourne Regional because they have less than they'll have 250 people. In regionals, you get close to 1,000 nowadays.
Jeez, just because no one wants to be there?
Just because apparently Sydney to Melbourne is further than New York to LA and further than London to Berlin.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It might be Perth. Now that I say that, it might be Perth instead of Melbourne.
Let's see. Just like a beautiful map would be nice. Just to
Yeah. Put in your Maps app on your phone.
yeah. So if this would refresh, so you've got Sydney, then Melbourne.
Yeah, and Perth is on the...
Yeah, Perth is
On
on
the
the
West Coast.
absolutely complete
Yes.
opposite side.
Perth is the one that everybody makes fun of because you can go basically qualify for Worlds in one region, in like the smallest regional possible.
Like it's insane. Like how, like it's not one to, of course, internet's janky.
Yeah.
Uh,
Had a nice storm that knocked out the internet.
all right. So the big lap. There is a highway in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Highway 1. It is 15,000 kilometers, and if you started on it, it would take you 3 months to drive nonstop.
Just in a circle.
Just all the way around. Yeah. And it says 3 months to a year. So I would assume it's like if you stopped every day or stopped here and there. Like I'm sure there's variations in there.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's like Australia is fucking huge for there to be nothing there. I
Mhm.
mean, it was literally a penal colony.
Apparently desert, though.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing but a desert.
Not to mention, like, a lot of crazy animals people probably don't want to mess with.
Oh, hell no. It's the most deadly. Well, I'm sure there might be an island or something that's more deadly, but it's like the most deadly continent in the world.
Yeah.
And country. Continent/country.
Yeah.
All right, so you said, let's see, Sydney to Perth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally there on. It would take you 5 hours of flying and 41 hours of driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's longer than the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like 5 hours, I think. I think it's 4 hours from New York to LA. Flying.
God, dude, that's insane.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah. So I guess we're going back to Australia because they were already worried about fuel. So I doubt they're going to Japan.
Because they were worried about fuel just chasing the boat.
Yeah.
Um.
But what are I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
it's a
So
comic
this is
book,
saying
so-
it'll take New York to L.A.'s 5 hours and 50 minutes.
Oh, I don't know.
And
I know
it'll
it
take
is.
you 2 days, 18 hours by bus.
Bus
What
goes
about a
on,
car? It's not even giving me driving.
I don't know. I know London to Germany or something like that. They gave out some crazy
41 hours.
yeah.
So it's roughly
The same.
pretty damn near close.
Yeah.
But still, I mean but imagine if you lived in, like, you went to New York and it was 1,000 people and it's like, oh, I can just go across the country and just go to a smaller one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's jeez. See, that doesn't make sense. 2,798 miles.
See now I got
3,000. All right, 3,900. All right, so it must be. It is farther
distance.
physically.
Yeah.
To get there, but takes almost the same amount of time. Because I'm sure there's parts of Australia you just get up and just there's no speed limits. No one's
I
coming
know.
to stop you.
Also no gas stations.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you gotta load your own gas to get through that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I imagine we're like you said, we're going back to Australia, which now. But okay, fine. You get back to Australia. How's Beth gonna find him?
Magic of comic books. Whatever you write
it's very much of a magic of comic books.
She
But
just
like,
happened to be in that city.
like legitimately though, it's like, okay, fine. If that happened in real life, it'd be like, how the fuck are you gonna find each other?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It'll probably be Beth at the port trying to get back to the
on
U.S.
ship, and then they pull in.
Yeah.
And,
Probably.
and again, just happens to be in the right city at the right time.
Yeah.
I love comics.
Yeah. But yeah, no, fun. We did have the discussion. There are 4 left.
4 left.
And at this point, I don't think we would ever come back just to do the last 4.
No.
So next 4 months, we're going to be finishing Why the Last Man.
Woohoo!
Which entire runs is the whole idea behind doing continuous. So
yeah.
And there hasn't been a bad one yet. I've pretty much enjoyed all of them.
Just like we talked about last time, it's like every time I pick it up to read it, it's go, okay, I want to read it let's find out what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be the last one for the show. And it's like, okay, get to the end, and it leaves you on another cliffhanger going, fuck, okay, let's do it again.
I do think we're about to run out of free ones on Comixology.
Oh, really?
I think so. It's either this one or the next one, I think.
Well, I've got the hardcover. I've got the whole
nice
collection.
for you, Dave.
Hey, I was a smart. I paid for mine already.
Yeah.
Not like it was free.
No, you were like, hey, I just ordered these Why the Last Man things. And conveniently suggested that for the continuous.
No, we were already in the middle of continuous when I got them.
Not when you ordered them.
When
they
I got
came
them.
in. Yeah.
Let's see.
But,
Shit, I don't have it. God, stupid.
oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. We'll
Yeah,
figure
it's
it out
not
later.
that big.
But yeah, it's fun. We'll do it next month. So, actually, we'll be doing it for the next 4 months. So,
Nope, 7,
if you're out there,
8, 7 and 8 are also free.
Okay, cool.
So I would assume in the next 3 months, 9 and 10 may also roll over into that free slot.
Probably not. They'll be like, you're this far invested, you're paying.
You're paying for the rest too.
So might as well go ahead and get all of them. We'll be doing them. But it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Woohoo!
Who's gonna win an omnibus?
Who's gonna win an omnum? What's an omnum?
It's a collected version of a book with a hardcover. And I don't know how hard you made it this month, but Davis, I have a book at every price point.
You suck major dicks.
Yeah. Someone, I forget which company, because apparently this IP has hopped around to different ones, came out with Omnibus for Powers, but it was only soft cover. So they're only like $35.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if I get one, you're getting me the first one. And if you get two, we'll have to check and see how much that Planet Hulk Omnibus is.
Alrighty. So like always, folks, we've got 5 quiz questions for the week.
I pick 3 of his 5.
Woohoo!
And then based off how many I get out of those, I can either bank or save. If I get none of them correct, I owe Davis 40. If I get one correct, he owes me 40.
And we have introduced the whole idea of like if you've missed the 3, you get one of the next 2 correct.
Yes.
It's 0. No one owes anybody anything.
Yes,
just
because
we're all poor and broken.
Boys.
It's a good way not to have to owe anything.
Yeah. 2 is 65.
Yep.
If you get all 3 is 100, but you can also go for the double down, in which case you have to answer the next 2 correct.
Yep. It's an all or nothing for 5.
All or nothing. If not, everything gets canceled out back to 0.
Yep.
And we're both currently at 0.
And you can't, if you get all 3 correct, you've got to cash out. Like if you get up to $100, you got to cash out.
You can't bank more than 100.
Yeah. So if there's a game like he answered 1 question right the last time, he got 2 correct this time, that would get him to 100. He'd have to cash the 100, and then we hadn't really figured out if you get to keep the next bit or you just stop and cash out. I imagine you just stop and cash out.
Unless you're on a roll and double or nothing it.
Yeah. We got a long way to go before we get there, though.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So, I've got 5 questions, like I said. 1 is 2 are from comics that we've read in the show.
Okay.
1 is Batman.
Okay.
And there are 2.
Have we read it on the show?
No.
Okay.
And 2 are Pokemon questions.
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
I mean, I've got to take... Can I get a specification on the Pokemon questions?
Both have to do with a Pokemon, specifically.
Okay. But it's not like, what's this Pokedex number?
No.
Okay.
I'm not that fucked. I mean,
okay.
Now if we started sitting here and we got 5 every week, right, then we'd have to get pretty fucking crazy with shit.
Yeah.
But right now, each question pertains to a specific Pokemon.
Okay. Can I get a type of the Pokemon?
No.
Okay, because there's some types I know better. Just give me one of the Pokemon questions.
Which Pokemon can learn every TM, HM, TR, and most move tutors in every game?
I think I know this. Can, see. I literally saw something about this. It is a Gen 1. Oh, it have to be because it's in every game. So it'd have to be a Gen
Correct.
1.
I can at least give, yeah.
Yeah. I have one that I'm pretty sure it is. Can I get the stage of evolution? Is it a basic stage 1 or stage 2?
No, I can't give you that.
Is it the whole line can do it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but it's between two. I'm going to say Nido King line with Nidoran, Nidorino, and Nidoking.
Is that your final?
Yeah.
No.
What is it?
Mew.
Mew?
Mew.
That's kind of bullshit because that's a mythical Pokemon you can't actually get unless it's in a special event.
But it's a Pokemon that you can have in every game in every generation.
Technically, no, because they don't give it out in every generation.
Or every game, I guess. Not every generation.
I mean, if you go through the trouble of moving it through every game, fine. Whatever. Give me the other.
What is the only Pokemon that cannot be evolved in the main games, only in the spin-offs?
Can I get the specific spinoff?
No. Because I think by telling you that, it's a dead giveaway.
Spinoff. I don't play almost any of the spinoffs. See, this is where gets confusing because there is, unless we're talking about Ash's Greninja, but I don't think there's a spin-off game for that. But in Pokemon Coliseum, there's a Dark Lugia. I don't know if that counts as an evolution because I think you have to purify. Huh. Was I even close?
I'm not giving you hints here, man. You're going to have to just pick
You've
one.
given me so many hints before.
I know. And then you've ended up weaseling your way around into it, and I can't.
So, okay, spin-off game. Snap, you don't evolve Pokemon. Other spin-offs. There's been like party or puzzle games. Those don't fucking do anything. Coliseum could be a Lugia thing. Or no, that's not even Coliseum. That's DGX or DX or something. Coliseum was the one that focused on Umbreon and Espeon. Spin-off games. Are we counting fucking Legend of Arceus as a spin-off game? Because then
I will tell you that.
Because then you have Hisuian forms, which are completely different.
Okay, I'll tell you it's not that one.
Okay, cool.
Because that one kind of throws a wrench in everybody's.
Everything.
Yeah, that one kind of fucks everybody.
Like, is it main series? Kind of, but not really.
But it's not.
I
will say it's not that one. That one kind of fucks everything up.
Then there's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that I played 0 of. And then there's Pokemon Ranger, which is like, they're like, hey, this new Nintendo DS has 2 screens, and this one's a touchpad, so draw a circle around a Pokemon to catch it. And I was like, that's dumb.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That actually kind of what kept me away from Pokemon for a little while.
Yeah. Pokemon Rumble. And Pokemon Unite is not an evolution thing. Actually kind of is.
The judges are saying that time is running out.
I'm going to say the Lugia from Pokemon whatever.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You are incorrect.
What is it?
The answer is Meltan. And he evolves in Pokemon Go with the 400 candies.
And he was never in a main series game.
Well, Meltan was.
Meltan was?
Yeah.
Interesting. See, all this new shit's getting me.
Yeah, so Meltan evolves into Melmetal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't count. Why do you introduce a Pokemon through Pokemon Go? That's so fucking stupid. All right.
Well, it gets you to go back to Pokemon Go. You know, I never got that one to evolve because I only think I
I
ever
don't even
caught
think I
like
ever got a
twice.
melting.
Actually, I don't know if I did or not. Finally deleted it off my phone though. I just
Yeah,
got
that's
tired of
cool.
having it on my screen.
Okay.
So- 2 questions to the show.
Yeah.
Pertaining to the show. One about
Can
a
I get-
comic. Like
Can I get the books?
no.
I can't
Well,
get
you
the
can
book.
get the
Yeah.
book on one question, but I cannot give you the book on the other question.
Okay, give
'cause
me the
it's-
book on one.
The book on the one question is from Saga.
Oh. I might be able to. There's a lot of side characters on Saga, though.
And the other one is, I can tell you, it is from a top 10.
It's not like, what was my number one this year, is it?
Pick it and find out.
Yeah, you stupid fuck. I'm not picking that one. And the other one's Batman?
Yeah.
Saga. Technically, I've read everything in Saga.
Correct.
I have not read everything in Batman. And you said
Also
it's not
correct.
something we've read on the show.
Correct.
So therefore, I'm going with the Saga question.
What is Marlo's mom's name? Marco's mom's name.
It's not Patricia, but that's all that I'm hearing right now.
It's the same one that came into my head. I'll give you that.
Is it some weird alien name, or is it like a normal
Not
name?
really. It's about as it's about as normal as we would
I
say.
never
normal
learned
is.
their names. It was just Marco's parents.
Yeah.
It was always Marco's mom. But, she was the leader of her little prison gang, and they had a name. They'd always say her name. But I didn't really,
Yeah, that was a weird volume.
because I don't know, it just made me sad, because the kid was, like, was in a prison.
Yeah.
And,
Like grew up there for like a year.
yeah,
Didn't she?
and it was
Yeah.
just sad.
Found out about transgenders.
She did. I think we knew. You did a paper on them in college.
Yeah, it failed epically.
Did you really get an F on that?
I think I did. I think she may have given me a pity D,
I
but
was gonna say I got an A for doing it about white privilege based on a Little Dicky song.
yeah, I think she gave me a D just so I didn't fail the class.
I think it starts with a P. No, not even. It's not Pam. That's The Office. And it's gonna be something that pisses me off. God damn it. But it's not. You already told me it's not Patricia. Fucking Martha. That's every comic book mom.
Final?
Yeah,
Wrong.
yeah. I know.
Clara.
Oh, fucking stupid. Not once did I hear anyone say the word
I
Clara.
know. I think his dad, like when they first get there,
Yeah.
he turns to her and it's like, Clara, we found like some, like, and that's like one of like the 4 times her name's ever
God
mentioned.
damn it. Okay.
So to save your 40, my friend, you want your top 10? I'll give you the question.
Yeah.
What was your top 10 in our first top 10 ranking? What was your number 1 in our first top 10 ranking of our original 50?
Oh
our
my
original
God!
year.
I know that.
Or
Why did I not pick that one? I thought it was gonna be yours. I was like, I have no idea.
oh no,
what
I'm
his-
not gonna fuck you with that.
If
I'm not gonna fuck
If
you.
you wanted to be
like that.
mean, you could have literally picked like, what was your number 3 in any given year?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not.
No.
I'm not that.
It was.
I'm not that. So, do you want to go with that to save your question?
I mean, yeah. I
Sure,
only gotta
okay,
get one.
got it.
It's X-Men. God loves, man kills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you
God
didn't pick that because
damn
I
it.
thought you would have forgotten.
No, because I remember.
Because-
I distinctly remember because you like didn't even have it on your list, and I was like, we had read it 2 months before.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was really fucking good.
Yeah. My number 1 was the Donny Cates Batman cow. Not Donny
Donny
Cates.
Cates hasn't written
Snyder.
Batman.
Snyder.
It's got Court of Owls.
Yeah, Court
Yeah.
of Owls. And both of our number 2. Can you guess what our number 2 was? Both of us say.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin. So you saved it.
God damn it!
Ooh, I'm glad you didn't pick because I thought you
knew
would have.
You said what was your number 1 year 1? You told me year 2. I don't think I would have got it.
Oh no, I
don't remember
thought
what I
about
had
going
number
to year
2.
2, but I just found this one. I was like, man, there's no way he's going to remember that he picked that obscure
Yeah.
one to do
It's
it.
because it was obscure.
Yeah, and I
Well,
guess.
god damn.
Last question: what is Batman's dog's name?
Oh shit! I think I know. It's not Bruce.
That would be kind of cute.
I want to say Duke, but that's also the Lucius Fox son's name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I can see like Damien like when the dog died, like crying over it, and then. Now, are we doing like the dog that was in the Super Dog show? Are we doing the like Great Dane looking one or Rottweiler looking one that was
Pretty
just in the animated adventure?
Pretty sure it's the Rottweiler.
Okay. Oh man.
When
you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's it. But I done forgot.
Yeah, it's the animated. It's like the Rottweiler. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Rottweiler looking one.
It's like a very like.
Oh, it's about as vanilla can get.
Yeah, but it's also like that's a mean dog. Or not mean, but like that's a strong dog name.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's not Deuce now. I don't know. Is it? No. I'll go Duke. Now that I know I have nothing to lose.
Duke.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Ace the Bloodhound. No,
Ace. Yeah, Ace the Bat Hound.
Bat Hound, not Bloodhound. Bat Hound, yeah.
So I was one off.
Yeah.
Ace and Deuce. Golly.
Woo!
Didn't I pick? Oh,
Keep him at 0,
top
baby.
10.
Keep him at 0.
Oh, that was the easiest. God. I can't believe there is another Pokemon I'm pretty sure that can learn. Maybe it's every HM, and I think it's Nidoking and Nidoran.
I can't answer that one because I
Yeah.
have no idea past the one I asked you.
I'm supposed to know. See, you found out that I don't know the Pokemon games as well as everything else.
I would never exploit your lack of knowledge in a scenario to win money off of you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, why do you think I always
No
ask you what a character's name
freaking shit.
is? Yeah.
I can't remember names to save my life, and you can't
Yeah.
remember the weird Pokemon games there are.
It's just like, I don't know. Once you've played like 2 or 3 of them, you've kind of played them all.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like
But
when
I
I was
have heard-
not gonna lie, when I was playing I don't know, either Sword or Shield, whichever one I got.
Yeah.
Like the whole time I'm playing, it's like, oh really? There's some really cool mechanics that have happened like
Yeah.
since the last time I played. But at the same
Mhm.
time, I'm like, I don't have to put my Pokemon in to get XP. I just
Okay.
left them. I just left them in the team, and they were getting them. Like,
Okay.
okay, that seems like cheating.
Yeah.
I got really bored because I wasn't like.
Yeah, you weren't.
I walked around
It
with the
took
water
the
Pokemon.
grind time out of there.
I walked around with the water Pokemon as my lead, and literally until I got into like the rock area,
Hmm.
I just literally destroyed one hits, and then
Yeah. You get into like.
I got to the rock, and I had to swap over to.
Rock is weak to water.
No, maybe it wasn't. What's not weak to water? Poison.
Grass.
Grass. Maybe it was the
Which
grass.
There are a lot of poison grass Pokemon.
Either way, I think it was like the
Electric
poison.
isn't
It was
weak
either like
to
the
it.
poison or the fairy.
Ice isn't.
Uh,
Oh yeah, fairy will fuck you up.
whichever one of the gym
That's the
leaders.
newest one, and I still
Like
have
whichever,
to look up.
which was the creepiest gym leader in Sword?
They had they had a ghost guy who wore like a mask.
Maybe it was him. Either way, it was one of those two. It's like the water just couldn't like just absolutely destroy, and
Yeah.
I was just like,
Oh, so you're a big Inteleon guy.
was that the
Sniper
water-
frog?
Yeah, Sniper
Yeah.
Frog. You just like looking in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was fucking dope.
I was a big Squirt Bunny guy.
Now, can you not get the other two Pokemon, the other two starters, like
not without
legitimately without trading and shit?
No.
Interesting.
unless they did like special events, but I don't do competitive Pokemon, so I usually just play through the story and I'm done.
Yeah.
But now it's time. Guess I won't get the books I want.
Woohoo!
I
I stay $40 richer, folks.
are not poor.
Yeah, I guess not poor is the right word. So we're gonna pull for our draft of May.
Yes. We'll actually be doing 2 this
Yeah,
month.
this month since we've got a week 5 for you folks, we're gonna
Mhm.
be special.
Do you want to go ahead and pull both of them now?
Sure. We
Okay.
can pull them both. You pull
Alright.
one, I'll pull one.
All right.
Shake it up to me. So, top comedy movies.
Okay.
We can make. All right, I can make that work.
Yeah, that's quite a few.
It's about as many as there. God, there's thousands.
It's gonna be a race on Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
dream crossover wish list, and I'm gonna say right now we don't have to limit that to comics.
What do you mean dream crossover wish list?
Like I want this person and this person to do something together,
Oh, I got you.
or this character and this character.
Gotcha. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, alrighty, folks. Anything else to add?
No. Next week, Berserker.
Woohoo!
Some Keanu Reeves action.
Gets a little weirder again.
Considering I watched John Wick 4 this past week.
Nice.
Yeah. But that's next week, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.